welcome back to the stream. Today we will finally play CANTO 9. Yeah, it's because I haven't played it. When I want to read it, I want to read it, right? But apparently, I need to. I mean, I know I need to do this someday, right? It's due to interval, right? But I kind of want to have capstone Ryoshi before that. So yeah, because it will be a different experience, right? Because I was busy when it came out, so I was just like, maybe later. And yeah, later is now, I guess. I have been forced by others as well to play CANTO 9 constantly, if you have noticed in like my stream and videos. But yeah. Maybe like let's end up a little bit. But yeah, let me do dailies first actually. Yeah, let me do dailies first before we all do this, right? Let's do some dailies first.
실험 종료. 선행
I'm maybe
연구에서
should do daily
진전된
later
부분은
because
없네요.
nothing
실패. 달빛 아래에서
like
정의가 널리 퍼져나갈
surely
것이요.
that's fine.
치열했으나 좋은 끝내기였다. 이제 우리의 활로를 찾을 수 있겠군.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have been slacking for a bit. I think even my level is pretty low compared to like someone who farms. But yeah, let's start the new CANTO, I guess. Zuma MD equals is what? I think they are fine. Those dot adversities are fine. It's just not adversity in my opinion.
시작과 끝이 맞닿아 있는 실타래가 있었다.
Single strand, beginning,
모든
and
순간은
moments become weft
시신과
and warp,
날실이 되어
crisscross the
짜여지며
weave. I totally understand this. Yep.
시간은 흐르지
And the
않고
flow of time is
한
pulsed in a
자리에
single
엉켜져.
spot.
읽어봐.
Fuck you! I don't want to read it if you say that. What?
묘슈?
Okay, maybe yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of this. A little bit. Make it a little bit louder.
너의 첫울음과 마지막 숨결
From the
사이
echo of the first point to the whisper of your last
모든
breath.
순간에
In the heart of every
한가운데에서
moment, my eyes catching
나는
glimpse.
너를
Glimpse.
바라본다.
Wow, mirror than in reference.
아니,
Glimpse.
그 글자는
Glimpse
그렇게
of
있는 게
flames.
아니라
Burn season. What?
요시대라고 읽는 거다. 묘슈!
Oh, thank you for that. Was crappy. I haven't seen Ryoshi.
이게 더 편하고 이쁘잖아.
That are
길을 잃은 내
I
아이야.
have been
돌아오는 방향을
spoiled a
모르겠다.
bunch. So yeah.
가장 아팠던 첫 매듭을 더듬어서 되짚어라.
Follow the thread to the very first knot that hurt the
그
most.
떨림이
Where the
머무는
quivering
곳 내가
stops.
있단다.
That is where we will find.
오늘이군요.
네, 오늘이네요.
팀장님
혹시
LC fast. Hello, DK. Today.
잠깐.
Oh, this
떨리는
elf.
질문은 하지 말게.
I mean, they are elf.
그런 건 스스로의 연구 결과에 자신 없는 범인들이나 하는 행동이지 않나. 말하고 보니
Your arms kind of reminded me a lot.
점씩 먹고도
To make
삼초에
assembly,
5번
there was
손을 떨던 자가 생각나.
There was this fellow who simply could not stop their hands from shaking with the frequentive pipe oscillation every 3 seconds. Even after taking an entire fistful of the tranquility balls is they have balls as well.
아, 그들이 과연 내가 하는 말의 절반 이상은 알아들을 수 있을까라는
Of course,
불안감을
for having the
되새기며
fear that the attendees might not possess the intelligence to comprehend even half of my presentation, my source reason
자네들이
level
한번 검토해 준 적이
plenty
한결
for them.
안심이지.
Let's remember someone.
자네들이 이해했다면
But I have
나머지
been
참
quite
정도는
relieved
이야기
that
정도는
concerned
따라오겠네.
after you review my materials. If both of you were able to understand that, the audience should have no problem following the general narrative.
적어도
지난번처럼 절반 넘게 숙면을 취할 일은 없을 겁니다.
Even with dosing the audience chock full of chock. What the fuck is chock full? Probably something cool, right? Verbal sedative this time. I mean,
그러고 보니 추가
wait.
연구를
On another
위한
note,
협조
have
왜
any
테크닉
clue why our
승인을
corporation
하는 건지 알고
request for additional research is still pending approval?
LCA 연구 개발
That-
팀에서
that is
계속
like
관리하고 있거든요.
Normal corporation
다른
jargon, isn't
연구에만
it? Like
집중하라고.
we request for it. Has it ever like? Is it approved yet? Is it approved yet? Then we waited for like 2 weeks. Then we like the motivation to do all that is just gone. LCAR and the team has repeatedly denied our request. Apparently, we're to focus solely on the prison research.
까다롭게구나.
A rather narrow-minded bunch,
파일한테
aren't they?
동료가 누구인지 아는 게 있나?
Do we know specifically denied our request? This is like obvious talk, no?
지난번 학회에서
Manager,
심심한을
this is like a pure office talk, no? Like
부팀장분이요.
gossiping, like who the fuck told our request? Then let's just gossip all about it.
아직 안
Start
풀리셨나봐요.
hating. The assistant manager who simply could not stop their hands from shaking even after taking entire physical technical bosses. It seems pretty obvious that they are still carrying the grudge from which scoffed at them.
아, 그랬더니
That so?
아마
Well,
이번
they have no
발표가
choice to
끝나면
prove our
그자도
request
별말
after this
못하고
presentation.
승인할 걸세.
Our present research has
기존 연구는
already
이제
progressed beyond the
더할
point
나위
of
없을 정도로
control.
진척되었으니
압류.
아무래도 안
This
되겠.
one dude, the true motivation
개인적인
behind my
의심을
initial
풀기
research
위한
request
추가
was to save the
연구이긴
personal
해도
curiosity.
회사에
I have
이익이
no
될
doubts in my
연구에는
mind.
틀림이 없네. 마튼, 혹시 내가
Martin.
어제 만든 추가
Is
연구
it
계획서를
Martin or
챙겼나?
Martin?
예상되는
I
성과를
don't like
눈앞에
having, like,
두고 보면 LCA에서도
the T
승인하지
there.
않고서는 못
Martin.
빼겠지.
This is proposal with you. Even the LC will have no recourse to prove it once they see project again from success.
그건 따로 필요하지 않을 것 같아.
그 연구에서
Successful
성과를
outcome of
거둔다면
that research should also
시설
boost the
실의
efficiency of our
전력 효율도 높일 수 있을 걸세.
I'm sure
안
the need
그래도
more
지금
power is
하고 있는 실험이 워낙
mutual
전력을
concern.
많이
We have already
소모해서
previously to
가용
spare
전력이
how much
영
energy our
감당이 안
present
되잖아.
research continues.
연구실
I mean, the
난방기에 쓰는
energy is
전력도
incomplete,
아깝다고 다 같이 추위에 떨면서 실험했었죠.
Yeah, we know. We had to conduct a meeting call because we had to power the heating systems with electricity. That was my ego gear, but still. Oh, so she's. Oh, I mean, she has self burn, right? Like, Alisa still have self burn, so yeah,
아무튼
probably, yeah.
계획서는 제가 가져올게요.
Probably she is hot in
팀장님이랑
that
마튼
year.
씨는 발표 준비에 집중하세요.
Well, she is hot, but that's beside the point, right? Anyways, I go grab the proposal. These two should focus on the presentation prep. Oh, I started this shit already. I'm too lazy. You know. Like, I'm just. Hello? Oh, I have to click it.
지원 요청.
Just put on auto
여기는
dialogue.
LCA 부서.
Sure.
북도.
Nah, no. I want it to be like very slow.
미안하구나.
Shit.
그렇게
Apologies isn't unnecessary to cut him off, but since he passed out, let me be the messenger instead though. I won't bother with Pentecost speech.
이곳은 일말의 가망조차 남지
Is decision
않았다.
entirely hopeless. Limbus reference?
그렇게 말하고 싶었을 거야.
Vice President Scott, I am too lazy about it. Give me a break. A few hours later. Oh, yes. So the last. Oh, so the last event we did was LCE, right? Yeah. Before CANTO. And no, it shouldn't be CANTO. LC is like CANTO 7 to CANTO 8, right? Arya and this stream once you finish the entire continent or halfway, I don't know. Like, as long as I could, I guess. A good deal of time has passed since we stayed our health farewell to Jiasichen, yet we still remain stuck in Hongyuan.
오늘 출발하는 거 맞냐? 날짜 헷갈린 거 아니고?
Why is the Reese like botched now? I don't remember its skill. This bot. Maybe not. You sure we're setting off today? Reckon you get the date. You sure we're setting off today? Reckon you get the date wrong, yeah?
그건 아닌데.
I'm sure I didn't
버길리우스
even
씨로
thought.
파일럿을 데리고
Is it
오신다던 소드
Saudes or
씨까지
Saudis?
어디시나?
I don't even know. All in the card stock. She was supposed to Vergilius and pilot.
홍원 밖으로
Charon?
이어지는 직통도로가 코앞이다. 소드 그자가
Right,
트럭을
the
타고 이
headlight is
장소까지
road.
모이라는 메모를
What?
휘갈겨
Right,
쓰고
the
간 것을
headlight, the
보니
road leads straight
이번에는
to
확실할
Hongyuan.
테지.
Even the Saude's memo telling us to drive out with a truck, there should be no room for error.
그랬으면
In it,
좋겠네요.
bro. Yeah. I sure hope that's the case.
대관원에서 나올 때
Thinking earlier regards
움직이분들이 몇
kids,
시에
Saude asked
돌아오는지
me what time
물어보더라니까요.
we'd be coming back.
저희가 아예
They
홍원의
probably think
정식
we've taken
거주민이 된
permanent
줄
residence here at
아시더라고요.
H Corp. I mean, how long have I been staying in Hongyuan, right? Like story wise, probably not long, right? But like yeah, in like our real world, it's probably like what, a year, nearly a year.
그럴만하지. 지난번부터 계속 떠난다면서.
Not surprising, I was staring with the left and right. Not to mention too far with banquet.
계속 안 가고
Who's sitting here on our butt
하니까.
without any sign of leaving? Do we have even too far with banquet in game? Like,
면 항상 베르가
did we saw them? I only saw once.
다음 장소로 갈 시간입니다.
It's like if
단테.
by now,
그거
first should
말했잖아.
have appeared of nowhere with vision. Time to move for no destination than they like it always does. Yeah?
카론의 매피 출발할게. 부릉부릉 하는 말도 못 들은 지 너무
Off we
오래됐.
go, maybe vroom vroom. It's been forever since I heard last.
베르길리우스님이 지금처럼
I don't think there
오랫동안
was ever
저희를
time
떠났을
for
때가
Gillis to
있었나요?
gone this long.
계약 위반에 따른 추가적인 업무 배정이 있었던 것이 원인일 수 있으나 그것을 고려하더라도
The
부직이
breach of contract might have led to extra workload for him, but even so, his prolonged absence remained an issue. Yeah, like, yeah, we did. Yeah. So are we staying here because of like, are we staying in Hongyuan waiting for Vergilius, right, to quote unquote finish his business, right? Or finish this extra workload, right? That's why we're not moving before. I think it happened
설마
before 9-3.
저희를 도와주신 일 때문에
All this just because he went off the US to help us?
그렇지는
Not
않습니다.
necessarily.
당시 계약 위반 사항으로
Whether
인한
it's
징계가
true that the
남아있는
penalty
것은
is incurred
사실이지만
from breaching the contract yet
H사
remains,
살수
the
있는
LCC's
LCC와의
operation in
업무는
H Corp, which
하시춘 씨가
he
가지고
was
계실
assisting with, was
모두
immediately
마무리했죠.
concluded following Gia's inauguration as family hero.
다른
I felt an
이유는
interest apart from
짐작.
that. Vergilius and Charon will always be away with whenever we travel to a new place, but yeah, never for this long.
이번에도 같은 일로 자리를 비우신 걸까요?
What is Sinclair implied here, right? Maybe he's just doing whatever he usually does when spending time with Charon. What does he imply here? Huh. What are you implying, Sinclair? Everyone turned to look at us. At this point, there's no information that can be shared regarding Vergilius'
아직 여러분에게
absence.
공유드릴 수 있는
Maybe we can ask Vergilius when he gets
그
here.
양반이 자기 목적지를 밝힐 리가 있겠어?
Wow. That
우리한테
wow.
맨날 어디 가야만 한다고 말하지.
You honestly reckon it? He honestly reckon he'd say a word about where he was? That bloke on the avatar told where to go, never where he's off to.
쏘! 만날 카론군과 둘만 아이스크림
Fairly,
먹으러 가고.
I never had to this team to bring any of his ice cream to the young Charon.
혹시 구역을 순회하면서 그곳의
Ooh,
특산물을 모조리
perchance his
습격하고
was is
들어오는
actually
것을
culinary journey to Temple.
이게 무슨 맛집 탐방 모임도 아니고
Be serious.
일단 이유겠냐?
Oi, bro, be serious for 1 second. This ain't a food eater.
저희의 길을 안내해 주는 것과
Aside from getting a
베르길리우스
part,
씨에게
simply Vergilius has part of
가야 할
on.
자신의 길이
We're only here to follow the journey as guided by Vergilius. We know neither path has he walked, nor the path he seeks to walk. I mean, yeah. Except for Faust. And everybody here is like, never. Maybe for Don, I guess. Not like everyone knew who Vergilius is, right?
길잡이야 껄핏하면 자리를
I
비우니까
suppose he's being
그렇다
used to
쳐도
absent himself, but
왜안 오는 건데?
that doesn't explain what's out in here, does it?
늦어도
That's
우리가
it.
늦었지. 자기가
We've been
지각해서
late
우리를
plenty of
이렇게
times here, but it's
내버려둔다고?
like the last has to keep on hanging.
작전에 변경점이라도 생긴 건 아닐까?
Maybe change
보통
plans when
작전 중
operative goes
연락이
dark without
두절되는
warning.
변경이 아니라
Usually due to
연습 때문일 가능성이 높지.
unforeseen variable, not the chance of plan. Oh,
자기 어떻게 된?
Saude stumbles onto the truck short of breath. She was bleeding, covered in wounds, both minor and serious. Her eyes glistened with wild anxiety. A broken pistol hung from her waist. It was impossible not to notice still fresh gashes and wounds on her. The first thing that caught my attention, however, was the stump right her left arm. Ooh, Gregor! Second Gregor? Why did that CANTO 9 at first? I'm too lazy. When you wanted to buy rewards from you even when Kim Jun said clear CANTO 9? Actually, no. So yes, I could, like, okay. Before we continue, right? No, but before we continue, I still could get the reward from Mirror Dungeon, right? I could, but like, I'm lazy. You know? I'm lazy. Like, I want, not because I want the event currency, I want the lunacy from here, most importantly. So yeah, we're playing here. Ooh. Okay, I might be late. Okay. I'm sorry, but like, I might have been a little bit dumb here, isn't it? Like, if you what's it called again, like, rewind for the last 15 minutes, I was like, oh yeah, let's put the lunacy and convert it into modules. Then yeah, I forget it's modules, like, what? No, I forget it needs encapsulin, right? I don't want to use my boxes because my boxes is like a very good, people are curious about my boxes, right? You know what, I'm gonna use lunacy. It's fine. It's like one of. Oop. I kinda hate this because I have to dodge. I have to dodge stuff, right? I have to dodge like I have to dodge like low level IDs so I don't accidentally use them. I want to use the new ring arrow. Is that racist? Okay. One,
전시
two,
떨림. 내
three,
작품.
4, 5.
내가 움직여야 하나?
Why are you dead?
책임.
문을 열 시간인가?
나를 불렀나?
소재가 좀
검은 갈아뒀다.
Where are you? Please
원하신다.
use burn team for burn season. What burn season, brother? Prepare for battle immediately.
전투를 준비해 저는
I am no longer able to operate, as you can plainly see. I need your help. Saude collapsed to the floor before we even had to hustle with if chaos occurred had happened to her arm. I mean, that self-explains it, no?
베르길리우스 씨와 접선한 지 머지않아.
And the attackers will be here at any minute. For once her resolve had not felted even the face of death. The grave look of despair now filled her eyes.
습격 인원은
How many hostile?
한 명은 베르길리우스 님이 맡고 있었고.
While Mr. Vergilius was dealing with one of them, I
베르가?
heard of it like, oh, he's alive?
그러면 벌써
Well,
베르가
then
다
maybe
처리하고
personally on his way
여기로
back
오는
after
중인 거
wiping the
아닐까?
floor with both of them.
아니,
No, I
아닐
don't
거,
think
카론을.
so. It's Charon.
제가 카론을 붙잡고 도망치던 팔이 통째로 날아가서
Wait, what? They tore off the arm I was holding on to Charon with.
제가 끝까지
Oh
놓지
no,
말아야
Charon get kidnapped? Oh,
카론군을 놓쳤다니 그게 무슨
so cool's not halt into young Charon? Oh, what? Saude grimaced. Her expression an amalgamation of guilt and confusion. It was a far cry from her usual collected self.
혹시 카로님이
Did
인질로
they
붙잡으신
take
건가요?
Charon hostage? Yeah, right.
카로니,
Yes, I could not stop
그자들에게
them from taking
붙잡힌
Charon. What about Pilot?
파일럿이는요?
Who the fuck is
상처가 깊지만 의식은 마지막까지 남아 있었어요.
Pilot is alive? What? Oh. It was official prepare for
우선
battle.
적어도 목표는
At least our
명확하고
current objective is clear. Executive
쫓아온
manager
습격자를
first
처리한 뒤
take out the
카론을 구하면
pursuers,
될것
then
같습니다,
execute Charon.
관리자님.
While the exact motive of the
비록 적의
perpetrator
의중은
is
아직 알
yet
수
to be
없지만
revealed,
어쩌면 이 습격이
we may be
끝이
facing
아닐지도
multiple
몰라요.
fronts. I briefly picked
아까
up a
이곳을
transmission from
도망치던
HQ where his way and nice Charon, fuck you. I still what I want. Sudden buzz of white noise breaks to the truck silence. Any station respond. Sounds frost up, standing ready speaker.
여기는 LCB. 상황 전파를 한다.
This is LCB reality. What the situation over? HQ research facility. And under attack. My darling daughter, I hope you'll be doing well for yourself out there. But don't you think it's time you stop playing Came Home? Oh, that's for Yoshi, isn't it? The voices that came through the radio was nothing short of affectionate, and it was easy to guess who the daughter was.
시계. 거미줄이 쳐졌다.
The spider have spun their web lock. Limbus reference? House of Spiders? Mirror Dungeon? Web?
피할 수 없는 길에.
And it's woven so intricately there's no way around it. That's when I recall something like had mentioned the House of Spiders. That's Mirror Dungeon, isn't it? Wait, is Rachel a daughter or mother? Are you seriously asking that to me? Look at where I'm at. I mean, I know the answer is, but like, why are you asking me here? No way, is it just think of Mirror Dungeon all the time? I mean, thinking back to how intensely Ryoshi reacted then, do you think these attackers have something to do with that Leheng game from earlier? Hey, Leheng was dead, right? Rest in peace. Unlikely.
그놈은 스쳐가는
He was just one of my
선생들 중
many passing
하나였을
tu-
뿐이다.
tutors.
그럼
튜버스.
도대체 누가
Who could have? It's the headquarters for crying out loud.
모르겠어요.
I don't know the HQ. It's not the kind of place where someone can just force their way into.
그곳에 무단 침입이라
Break into a place like that?
생각조차
It's
해본 적 없어서.
completely unthinkable. What now? Usually I would use my intuition to choose the best course of action and treat the sinners during a mission. I think the best course of action is just not to play the game and sleep. Yes. But who would have thought that the HQ, which was meant to brief us about the mission in the first place, will come under attack, especially while we were left without a guide?
그래. 그들이
Fine, I
날
didn't
직접
expect them to
찾아올 리가
come
없지.
find me themselves.
거미줄을
Once the spider have
쳐놓으면
spun their web, they tend to wait for prey
먹이는
to
알아서
stumble into it
걸려들기
after.
마련이니.
The plume of cigarette smoke lingered for a moment before scattering into the air. When I looked at Ryushi's face, what I saw was an expression of strange euphoria. What? Euphoric? She's euphoric? Euphoric about it?
묘슈 씨,
Yoshi, is this all just some amusing diversion for you? Saude shows an incredulous look at Ryoshi, who was nonchalant. Nonchalantly puffing the rest of her cigarette to ash. I mean, this is kind of a crash out, and I think that's valid. No, like, she lost her arm, she nearly died, right? Someone gets kidnapped, and like, Ryoshi's like, interesting, oh, huh? Like, he has all the reason to crash out, no? Like, all people are dying and you find this amusing? Like, what?
그래.
It sure is. She says sure is as well. It's like rich people, like poor people, like looking rich people spend wasting all their money. Like, have you have no shame about this? Like, we're struggling here and you waste all that money for that? Yeah, why not? And yeah, the rich people just say like, why not? It's fun, isn't it? Like, she has every right to like
마침내
crash out.
제발로 찾아왔다.
The long-awaited moment has finally found me.
두근거리는 게.
Why wouldn't I be excited? That's just.
하지만
But don't presume.
착각하지
Oh,
마라.
okay. I did presume.
유희에 대한 기대와
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Excitement for the coming pleasure will not interfere with my effectiveness.
나는 단
I've never once let enjoyment get in the way of the taking the job seriously.
이전에도
Not ever. Not now.
지금도. 곧
You
이곳까지
said
올
that
거라 했지.
assailants?
버스
Assailants?
기사를 데려간 놈도
Assailants will be here
여기로
soon.
오고
Is the one who
있는
took the
건가?
driver coming? Sharon?
캐론 씨한테
If anything
무슨
happens to
일이라도
Miss
생기면
Sharon,
붉은 시선님을 볼
I wasn't
명목이
able to
없어요.
bring myself to face the red beast.
태화가 안
This is
되는
going
거야.
anywhere.
거미들이 버스
The
기사를
spider won't hurt the
건드리진 않아.
driver.
버스 기사는
She's just
커다란
there.
먹잇감을 낳기
She's
위한
just
미끼일 뿐.
she's just there bait to lure out the
사냥감이
bigger
아니거든. 그러니
prey.
볼성사납게
To stop
떨지
panicking and
말고
start us up, but
세팅이나
it's
하도록.
unsightly.
네?
Huh?
이
What?
트럭의 뒷문.
The back to this truck.
지금
Can it
당장
connect
본사
direct us to
연구소로
HQ
연결할 수
research
있는
facility
건가?
right this instant? Oh, the door. The mirror dungeon door. At the
잠시만요.
railway door, I mean.
가능하긴 한데 본사로 직행하는 뒷문 포탈을 이용하려면 좌표에 맞는 보안 코드를 확인해야 해서
To use the backdoor portal that
시간이
leads
걸릴
straight to
거예요.
HQ, I need to verify the security code written specifically to each coordinate. It's going to take some time.
곧 내 놈을 쫓아올 녀석을 상대하고 들어가면 딱
Give
맞게.
us enough time to deal with your pusures. Okay, like if you lost your arm, right? It's like you're still bleeding. Like the ability to talk, and like still do stuff while your hand is just like freshly cut off is like really, really strong, huh? But like, sure, you got the adrenaline rush, but still, right? You lost it. You lost your arm. You should like be like getting dizzy or something, like losing blood or something, no? Hey sister, are you going to do the thing slash raptor slash charge team? No, at this point, I think.
그런데
I've
본사로
been
가도
playing
괜찮은 거 맞나요?
play the spiral to reassure,
함정에
but
제발로
she is
들어가는
lost in
기분인데.
memory. Something what? So are we sure good idea to H to the HQ? I feel like we're walking ourselves into a trap here.
차라리
What if we requested assistance for
대관원의 도움을
Da
요청하는 건 어떨까요?
Guangyuan instead?
방법은 될 수 있겠지.
That can be the solution.
하지만
Yes.
본사가
However,
엮인 이상
as this concerns our
신분이
HQ,
있다는
resolving
날개
this crisis
손을
will
빌려
come from
해결했다가는
Wing.
차후
Wing Wing
어마어마한
hero.
대가를 치러야 할 거야.
Even one whose leader was we are on good terms with will recover an enemy's favor to be repaid. Yeah.
관리자님, 어떻게 하시겠습니까?
Adrenaline is hell of a thing, but still it has been like what, 15 minutes? 20 minutes after she lost her arm at the very least, right? The adrenaline should wear off like real soon, no? We'll head straight to HQ research facility as soon as thought over the portal. It wasn't hard to intuit the Ryoshu turn had arrived, given her evident excitement. Give me a second here, I got cold. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that. I got cold and I have to. What's it called? Like, I hang my. So I hang my clothes to dry outside, right? And it's like raining, start to rain, so I have to bring all of that back inside, and yeah, I got cold as well. I got a call, but it. Where's my food? If so, the back door leading to HQ, which Ryoshi intended to use, should be the path we're meant to take this time.
각오하는 게 좋을 거다.
Better prepare yourself. But wait us with a single shred of doubt is hell. Hell's? Dante Inferno?
나락엔 언제나 기다리고 있던 게 있었으니.
And there in this depths is like something that has always been waiting for me. Damn.
천장의 소리.
Oh,
아무 습격자가
a shrubs above us, walking in the vehicle roof. We have been found.
이거 부서지기 전에
Oi,
일단 넓은 곳으로
then shouldn't we
가는 게
get out of the
낫지?
truck before it caves on over us, innit? Yeah?
아니요. 이 트럭은
No,
피사의
because singularity
기능점에
protects
적용되어
this
있다고
truck,
했잖아요.
remember?
외부로부터
Something that's supposed to
안전하게
keep
보호해주는
whatever
거예요.
inside safe.
오히려
We should
안에 있는
just
게
lie low here until.
안전한 건 맞지? 지금
Yeah,
측정이
yeah, sure about that.
간것
I
같지 않아?
can see a teensy crack in the ceiling.
그럴 리가.
A
분명
crack?
탄성이
That
강해서
makes
어지간한
no
힘에는 휘기만
sense.
할
The
텐데.
ceiling should be elastic enough to bend under most physical impact instead of cracking.
음.
It is true that
사령용
the
이동
exterior
장치
of
외벽에
this vehicular
피사의
transportation
특이점이 적용된 것은
defies it does
맞습니다.
because
그래서
singularity.
트럭은 밖에서 볼 때보다
That is why this truck is more spacious
외부
inside than it
충격으로부터
appears on the outside.
방어하기
It has
좋죠.
good defense against external forces.
다만
However, unlike the
회사에서
experiment
저희가
model we boarded in
실험
T4,
모델과
this
달리
vehicle appeared to be more
이 차량은
affordable model.
팀의 원활한 배치의 목적으로 운영되는 적가
Affordable
영역을
model used flexibly as a shuttle before the team deployment. Huh? Is Milhouse in this? Yeah, Milhouse in this game.
충분한 성능을 위해서
That is to say that the singularity technology to perform at a competent level, a higher level of investment is required. Budget
파괴될
models,
수 있다는 겁니다.
even those of singularities, can still end up being countered. So we're just cheapskates, huh?
싸구려라는 거네.
So they cheapen out, yeah.
그렇다면 거미집의 아비는 아니고
Then the sailor is not one of the nurse father from the House of Spader.
아비 중 한 명이었다.
If it were one of them, the first shock will have shattered this wall into
헛소음과 함께
pieces.
박살냈을 테지.
I suppose kicking off the
처음부터
top dog
강한
will
놈이
mean off
나타나는
rather
건
than story
너무
progression.
단조로운 전개일 테니.
Fourth wall, breaking the fourth wall, isn't it?
아비라면
The nurse fighters?
혹시 지난번
Wait, you mean
매행이라는
same
자가
people
말했던
laying?
사담은 상황이 끝난 뒤에 해도
We'll
늦지
have time
않다.
for speculation later. They all look
관리자님,
homosexual,
곧
real,
천장 부분이
actually
파괴될 것
real.
같습니다.
Executive manager, the ceiling's about to cave in. Go for the kill the moment they get inside. Ooh, they get inside. Ooh, thumb. At the ready, man. The woman just not ready? Wait, don't engage.
카론,
Karon. I mean, Karon is like Korean pronunciation, no?
의식을 잃었을 뿐.
She is only unconscious and breathing still. I see. You can't toss armor, so you have something to track her down with.
그 흔적을
예상대로 동료들에게
And she has gone
도움을
straight to
구하기
seek help from her comrades.
반응을 지켜본 것은
It was indeed a correct decision for us to wait and see how she'd react. They truly continued glancing towards south. As if in response to that, Ryoshi placed her hand on her scabbard. Oh, she's ready to fight, isn't it? She's ready to fight. Ryoshi? Video key.
버퀸. 버스
Bus
기사가
driver
다칠
okay?
일은 없을 테니.
Yeah, for a bus driver, okay, right? Bus driver, okay. They won't hurt the bus driver. Yeah.
그러니 시계.
So don't make a
난장
fast
피우지
clock.
마라.
Clock hat.
네?
Eh?
그게 무슨
What do you mean she's okay? Ryoshi? She is not Sinclair rushed towards the intruder with her scabbard cleaving through the air.
어, 막았나?
Oh. Very dead, did you?
인질은
Have you no regard for the hostage life?
내 놈들이 죽기
You won't,
없지.
you won't dare let her die unless you're
인질의
planning to
목숨으로
incur the red
붉은
guide's
길잡이의
wrath.
분노를 살게
Red
하던
guides?
없을 테니.
Red guide? Did you make the Bowser part give love? What? Like Curiosity said, the intruder was only defending himself against her strike without harming Charon. I like Charon better. Fuck Charon. Those other scenes were stepping up to join the assault.
전투의 예법을
I had intended to face you one at a
한
time,
번씩
as the
상대드리려
proprietary honorable of combating state. But
스승님이 올 때까지
unfortunately, since I
이
cannot
자리에
let
남겨줘서는 안 되는
Since I
상황이죠.
cannot let you take her back until my master arrives. Ooh. The intruder gestured with his hand, and strange bizarre things drop out of the string with
필요한 무기를
I must using some word weapons.
조건
Are those distortions or monster of some
같은
kind?
걸까요?
No. I think they are
저
people.
자식이 말한 그
His
스승
master,
놈
his master.
베르길리우스가
Vergilius is supposed to be handling whoever that is, yeah?
특색날이 분명
The colorful illustration must be deterred from wielding his full might on account of young Charon captured.
카론을 구해서 본사도
Then we rescue Charon and book it to HQ or whatever. That let the gate go all out.
당장 할 수 있는 건
Yeah, that's really the best shot we have at this moment. Ooh, that was not Don Quixote, wasn't it? That was Sancho saying, no? Still, let's be careful and pirates have safety above all else. Yeah, I think that's like Charon, right? Charon talking.
사실 이런 보모구실은
윈레이.
제가 아니라 세피라들의 역할이긴 하죠. 관리자님도 알다시피 저는 언제나 수십 명의 몫을 커내고 있으니까요.
목이 비었잖아.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Winray.
퍼레이드와
나가서 싸워.
피날레.
뒤는 내가 봐주지.
I'll catch them how to help in this fun.
물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
That was like some kind of spoiler, no?
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상황골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는
The fact that I understand that
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요.
that sentence
관리자님은
is
당신이
that's
생각하는
spoiler,
것보다
isn't it?
대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
Do you think I still
저는
fall for the new ring rodeo? No,
한답니다.
never fall. Never fall. Just this pants a week later.
먹칠.
But in my opinion, she's pretty strong. She is very strong.
우리 식구를 흙을 마실 걸?
따스한 스며드는군.
흙을 마실 걸?
예술적이네요.
예술을 직원들이 긍정적인 환경에
Learn get 3
모이게
negative
되었어요.
effect with literally every move to already
관리자님이
turn 3
이
negative
기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다.
active immediately, but like
기계는 언제나
if you have this kind of deep
기다리는
team, right, you don't really need more salt. To be honest, you have a lot of other stuff like, for example, right?
잠깐 숨 좀 돌리자.
Yeah, the offense up down or slash fragility or attack power down, right? Or what is this do? Yeah, no, only that, I guess. Yeah. But like
할 말이 남았나요?
she has offense up down as slash power, slash fragility or like other stuff as well, right? Like all of them have different debuffs. I think only Bloodprince doesn't have it, right? Yeah. I guess Rapture and Lost Fragility, I guess. And this, I guess, La Mancha Parade.
나는 어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
Like they have something to helps with the negative status for Erodion, so Myrtle isn't really necessary.
갑니다.
이제야 친해 졌네요.
파우스트, 실제파의 예술을 보여줄 시간이랍니다.
저의 뼈로 이제야 친해졌네요. 훌륭한 제압 성과를 낸 직원이 있군요. 효율적인 결과를 위해서
I wanted the next week to use him, not gonna lie. I mean, that's fair. That is fair. If you want to use him, use him. It's not like we have to do the most optimal thing, right? We are not.
겐츠에게 일격을 가하는데
내가
성공했습니다.
어버이보다 뛰어났지.
샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만
Like, we are not.
이 전투가
What you
성공적으로
call again? Like,
모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지
we don't need
않죠.
that many bleed count anyway at this moment. You can do what you
그
want.
소재 가져가네요.
I love the AV for unfocus and counter. Hey, that's replace Mercel with Barber Artist that Platin ID conquered by Ultranum. Isn't Ultranum that said like Barber was bad, then got clown on? Then he says it's good actually. Sorry guys. Mystic, what's your overall most favorite team and status? I like Burn team to be honest, but like
부디 그래서
Burn is Burn, right?
이 틈을 놓친다면 관리자님의 역량에 대한
I don't
개선을
have like
재검토해야
a
할지도
favorite
모르겠군요.
status. Like in general. What the fuck is that?
이번 소재는 거기보다 사납네.
By the way, why are already losing there?
마지막으로 남길 만.
산초류 경혈 5.
Oh, by the way, I want to see the linemen there animate themselves in this CANTO. What?
놈 나와.
That is a spoiler, isn't it? What the fuck?
흙을 마실 걸?
I also want to use Heisho Dawn more because she has super high highs, but I don't like running Rupture anymore. Also, Index Dawn in Sinking. I mean, you can still use Heisho Dawn in Sinking with Lord, but like, yeah. You could cock swap, yeah, not cock swap, but like swapping Dawn.
마에스트로가 되기 위해 인정받은 세 가지
Like, use Dawn skill 3 for first turn or second turn, then move her out to game. I think that's what people are using.
여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을
Oh,
선보이고 있는 것 같네요.
Yummy 40. Thing is divided into 3, the rich butterfly and raw damage index. I mean, index doesn't really. I don't think index is. Oh, textbook, isn't it that the Mirror Dungeon pack name? Fix butt stand. Fuck. You could not be a. Alright then, sir. You know what? It's still like.
소재가
내가 책임은 모두
문을 열시.
책임 나.
원하신다.
이거 참
I'd say I like
설레는구려.
running poising. I don't like poise outside of Mirror Dungeon, to be honest.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서 미리
So this is where I have to play a little bit, huh?
이런 이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처 몰랐네요.
Bleed Town, then there. You know what? You know what? Yeah.
점 찍었네.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Hey Mystic, you remember Night's fight? The boss? The last one? Not really, why? This is the content I'll fall asleep to. What do you mean, Hachi? Hello, Hachi. Wow, 9 bleed count, guys. Wow. Wow. Okay, can you? What the? My bleed! My bleed! Stack!
건드렸겠다.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도
I
그때를
spent
위해서
all
미리
that
음원을 녹음해야
bleed
한다는
stack for
거군요.
nothing?
아 이런 이것도 녹음되고 있는지는 미처
It
몰랐네요.
still has the ASMR potential voice? What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean by that? Oh no. You're here. You're countering there. The rest of you goes here.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상황볼과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
효율적인
I just when it was late for me, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's
기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
40. 먹지.
Maybe over here is the messy content with something to do and to instead. What?
따스한
Oh, it's raining. It's raining hard.
스며드는군.
파우스트? 신체파의 예술을 보여줄
Go
시간이란다.
fast. No, my bleed count. Also, why is she clashing by the way? Did I use clash with her? Maybe. She's not supposed to be clashing by the way, I'm pretty sure. Or someone lost their coins.
우리 식구를 건드렸겠다.
보여드려야겠군요.
Someone clashes more here than usual, no? I think.
개체가 다소 불리한 조건에 놓여 있습니다. 이 기회를 효과적으로 노려보죠.
Oh no, she's bad now. She is bad now. She only has evades now. Fuck. Unlucky. Nope, I have to use this here. I mean, I can't do stuff, can I? How do I win this? I mean, nothing I can do there. Actually, nothing I can do there. It was fun. This was funny. Actually, legit, I can do nothing here. I lost. Either ways, right? Might as well
갑니다.
for last rest. Superbia? No. Harder if started Superbia.
거기서 지켜보시죠.
Why do you have so much coins, brother? And why do I lost that?
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
따스한 피 스며드는군.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't stagger her before that.
발레르모의 해체 검시. 세트리먼트 입체
Nice damage.
완료했습니다.
생체 반응이 끊어진 개체의 기록이 감지됩니다. 만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한
Go,
성격이었다면
Heathcliff.
당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해 보았을지도 모르겠네요.
You go counter. the rest goes here. Right here.
하고들 시간이다. 잔무에.
Okay, that's not a stagger. Hello? Ow.
직원 중 하나가 큰 피해를 입었군요. 그러나 아시다시피 우리는 앞으로 나아가기만 할 뿐 돌이킬 수 없어진 것은 적에게 치명상을 입혔군요.
하사한다.
관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고.
It wasn't that little before, I swear.
저는 언제나
I don't know.
옳은 말만 한답니다.
I just read a little bit about. Okay, can you not lose that? I mean, for the SP. Fair.
치명상을 당한 직원이 있긴 합니다만 마음 아파할 필요는 없습니다. 죽음이 많을수록 회사는 더 발전해가고 있으니까요. 때론 잊혀지는 것들이 더 아름다워지기도 한다고.
Goodbye, Cliff.
당신도 그러셨잖아요.
합격장.
Wait, what?
뒷문이 있는 쪽을
Huh.
쪽에 빼앗겼어요.
Is it the backdoor side of the truck? Even if the portal opens, we
상황은
can.
똑같아.
Doesn't change what needs to be done with take care of him. Get the
여자를
bus girly.
처리하고 기사 양반을 데리고 본사로 가.
Damn, get the bus girly and head off to the HQ.
진짜
For fuck's sake, you can't even fight full out. Despite the usual assurance, the Zero did not share her confidence that no harm will come to Charon. So they were confined to fending off the animated corpses, unable to fight aggressively. Rachel was the only one unfazed enough to raise her sword against the assailant in this crumpled battlefield. Cramped. Bothers some little half with arms straight. I said, how many times? Just how many times I repeat myself? Ah, stop making a fuss. It could have hurt that much. On your feet. Get off your ass. What's make you think you deserve a break? Quit being a whiny little brat and pick up that sword. Slash straight. See? That wasn't so hard, was it? If I ever hear you whining again, I'll rip your hair clean off your head. So get your act together. You are no stranger. You're no stranger to this sword style.
그렇습니다. 팔레르모. 저 또한
The Palermitan style. I have been trained in this as well. Did you learn it from Valencina, that loose hound?
그런 저속한 단어로 그분을 욕보이지 마시게.
I must ask you not insulted with crude epithet. My master gave me an order when she imparted this style to me. To temper and hone it until my mastery become indistinguishable from yours.
이제 제 팔레르모는
My swordcraft
너의 집에 있던
is now on par with that of your past staff and you still belong in the house of spiders.
검수를 배워 이해하는 것도 아니고 그저 날
Learning it without
흉내내려
understanding anything and only obsessively copying me?
그깟 흉내내기를
Wasting
위해
time
시간을
such over
할애하다.
mimicry.
그
It's beyond ridiculous.
모방뿐이라면 검을 찐 손목.
If you know more than a copycat, the angle of the wrist, the distance of the feet, and the balance of the sword itself, every one of these has to be
그중
exact.
하나라도
Because
어긋났어.
even a single incongruity,
왜 처맞을 걸 알면서도 자세가 자꾸 달라지니?
are you actually that incompetent and you enjoy the beating? Yet? No? Maintain your stance.
같지 않은 대가리
Don't
쓰지
bother your
말고
stupid little head trying to be
알려준
clever and just
방법대로만
what have been taught.
해.
Take that to memorize and move. The sooner you become the blade that cuts through all, the better. Only then can I
언제 무너질지
will
모르는
break your form,
뇌줄타기
make your
같은
swordsmanship
검수.
as precarious as a tightrope walk headed straight for fall. You're not
너도
different than
저기
those
있는
wind-up
인형과
dolls over
다를 게
there.
없고.
태엽 인형이어도 상관없습니다.
Call me a wind-up doll all you want, it doesn't matter.
당신 또한 팔레르모를 제대로
You,
키워.
likewise, are unable to recall and properly wield the Palermitan style,
저는 제 필요성.
which tells me my
지금
usefulness has not yet run its course.
같은 자세를 천
I must perfect every form you've been taught, even if I must repeat the same stance 1,000, no, 10,000 times over. If I am to be perfectly tailored textbook to you.
내놈 같은
Textbook?
애새끼 학습지 교본은 필요 없다면?
What if I said if I know the child is study aids?
거절은 의미가 없어.
Rejection is inconsequential. My knowledge your textbook has already begun. But yeah, to be fair, Dick Lash already read this part already.
나만의 예술로
Then I will should prepare your own art for you
형체조차 남지 않게 갈라버려야겠군.
until slash and cleave beyond recognition. Ooh, slash to be slash to be cleave.
눈이 다시 아작난 걸 보니까
Is that
여기
mirror dungeon
맞네.
pack names?
우리 티켓 있는 곳.
Ah, then my eyes torn up again. Yep, I landed on the right place. Right place. That's my ticket, all right. Yeah. Ooh,
내가 말했잖아.
Valentina.
그치요?
I told you, Lucio. You could spend years honing your skills, but that still won't be enough to catch up to our Yoshihide. The man staggered a little, his heart jerking to decide the impact of the blow.
어때?
Isn't it obvious now that you've seen it yourself? How sad and pathetic your progress is? This is the problem with greenhorns who haven't had a taste of the war. They don't know what is crawled through the muck and grime on the battlefield, where the slightest inattention can get your head blown clean off. When faced with a superior opponent, don't just rely on Brown, but redirect the force of their attack to the side by locking their arc to the tip of your sword. As I've said again and again. And with your numbered lower reform and draw wide arcs with your sword. Did you forget everything I drilled into you after shouting myself force? Ooh. Secure a corner. Force them to get you in the single file. Because positioning is everything. Didn't tell you all this before. Slap her! Slap him, bitch! Yeah! If Yoshihide is to recall even one more lesson from me, the textbook can afford to have any defects. Forgive me, master, but you did manage to collect this one as instructed. Maybe you're not completely useless after all. Had the tick in her voice, Yoshi is the Tom nurse father. Under her breath as she shifted in the blade-throwing stance against the second assailant.
잘 지냈어, 티켓?
Hey, how have you been doing, Ticket? Your form really has become wrecked since you were away. Just seeing that sloppy grip makes me sigh. Sloppy grip? Sloppy grip? I had to beat that habit out of you back in the day, remember? Still, this shouldn't been a long time coming, so I suppose I owe you a bit of courtesy. You're old enough now to understand what I'm saying without me having to resort to occasional backhand, aren't you?
날
Yep.
아직도 그렇게 부르는 걸
Still
보아하니
intend on calling me that, huh?
내 놈도 여전히 그
Clearly, you just
구렁텅이에서 벗어나지
such stack of shit stuck following a sinkhole you're making. Did you just call me a sack of shit? She did.
나한테
Huh, bitch. You should know your plate before barking at your betters. Oh, barking at the betters is
위아래도 모르고
such a nice phrase. Sensing a sudden presence outside, the so-called top nurse fellow snatched Charon into her arms and swiftly assumed a fighting stance. Ooh, Vergilius back. Why is it? Oh, I'm sorry. You want it to be like, oh, cool animation, right? But why is it blurry? What? Victory. Wow. Hello, Vergilius. Marriage is done. It seems that I must apologize for what has happened today. I was told by my personal issues and a certain unresolved business from the past. Berg, you're hurt. They're not from these assailants, so don't worry needlessly. It just so happens that I was involved in a rather troublesome matter prior to encountering them.
죄송합니다, 붉은 시선님. 제가 끝까지 지켰어야.
It's all my fault, Vergilius. I should have protected her. Okay, you should be in pain by now. The what you call the adrenaline rush is over at this point, no? Saude's voice trembled as she apologized profusely to Vergilius. No, this happened because I couldn't stop him from going after you. And of course, he had to go for your arm.
상처가 점점
The wound's looking worse by the second. Go get it treated the moment we deal with this situation. I will. Vergilius met the thumb nurse father gaze head on. I think we stick with thoughts and like I want her to be treated. Why is she still here? The thumb, the finger that makes up for the incompetence with duplicity and cowardice, only to then hide it all behind the mask of honor. You feel exactly as we received transmission that the HQ research facility was under attack. Then your purpose here must be to stall me by any means, even if you have to resort to old and tired method like taking a hostage.
그 반응 역시 내가 제대로 찾았네.
Yes, the way you're reacting to this, I nailed it.
이게 당신의
Is your
케이크였어. 티켓 기억나니?
remember what I told you when you were so immodestly stuffed your face with that cake and smeared the cream over yourself?
그 더러운
Smiling like an
내
idiot
앞에서
in such
웃으면서
filth makes me want to smash that cake to the floor.
케이크가 아무리
So don't you dare
맛있어도
So don't you dare let out even a single hint of craving for that cake while I'm looking, no matter how sweet and delicious it might be. What did I say, Ticket? What did I say? If you're gonna start trouble, you better not shove it in your face. Else I catch on. Oof, oof. Stop fucking around and tell me straight. Tell me. Tell me why. Ha, you know what? Be like that. Keep man and brute. Silence only one. That. Oh. Eh. You're not getting past. You think this eye is just for show? Well, Valentine, I don't know how much confidence you're putting in that table, but I thought you stalled me long with that half-functioning relic of yours. A trickle of blood had begun dribbling down the intruded cheek from her covered eye. Ah, yes? Ah, yeah, it started hurting more and more the closer I got to Ticket. But it's gonna get better. Ticket's about to leave this place, you see? Shithead! Shithead? You're not here to kill me, are you? Ah, shithead, rude bitch. I love this Valentine. Ha, shithead, rude bitch. Have you forgotten all about manners? The woman seemed to be having a hard time holding her hand back from striking your Yoshu. But after a few deep breaths, she physically relaxed and continued on. To let you finally figure that out. Now fuck off! As soon as that back door opens, the other nurse father are waiting for you there. So show some proper manners. Oh, or is that brain of yours too messed up to remember who's whose and which is which? Why did it take this time to think what you're gonna say to them?
잠깐만요.
Hey, hold on, if you're gonna let go anyway, why don't you let Charo? Zip it. Oh. I hate presumptuous idiots who don't know their place, butting into conversations. Oh, you go, girl. Yeah.
티켓, 네 친구들이니?
Friend of yours, Ticket?
그렇다만.
Oh, she called them her friends.
그래?
Yeah, that's so.
뭐,
Then I don't suppose there's anything wrong with sending them all there. After all, why discourage a swarm of flies from flying straight to the web we've spawned? Alright, Her eye fixed intently on Vergilius, the tumblers farther slowly back away as the back door and opened the way for us. The back door to HQ hasn't opened yet. We have to rescue Karen first, then.
망설이지 마십시오,
The
단테.
note has stated Dante. That is indeed the path you must bring the sinners to.
오히려
In fact, you should go through the back door like she says if you want to help Karen.
이건 저만을 묶기 위한 상황이고.
Its entire circumstance at the back door has been engineered to hold me and only me. Back and what awaits on the back door? Is that why they have orchestrated summon you in the scene for their
그 말대로야.
correct?
천하원
I wouldn't want your dash of red to snip our elaborate web pieces.
곤란하지.
본사까지의 포탈 전개 거의 끝났어요.
Portal connection to the HQ almost established. Yeah, oh, she's still working there. Yeah.
그런데 이건 도대체 본사로 연결하는
But every
보안망이
firewall
전부
protects the
뚫렸는데
connection to HQ have been bypassed. What?
보안이 무너진 뒷문을 통해 침입한 것인가?
Then it must be via the defenseless backdoor or backdoors through the which intruders have broken it.
본사 연구소
Oh, there's the portal. Portal connection to HQ established.
따라올 텐가?
파우스트가 가면
Coming with
이 뒷문
Post Ghost,
조종기의
I'll be
사고를
only one
숙지한
left with it
사람이
who knows how to operate the backdoor calibrator.
저는
I'll stay behind. At least until
Vergilius
Mr. Vergilius rescues her.
남겠습니다.
Yeah. She still
그럼
space.
먼저 가지.
Not even treated her wound right. Then we'll go right ahead. As always, she did not prolong the conversation. She did not bother to impart even a quick goodbye. As she walked into the shadows that awaited us beyond the corridor, I gave Saude a nod in her stead.
단테, 4번 수감자의 실은 팽팽하게
The force in thread pulled tautly.
언제 끊어져?
It is precisely close to snapping, but it is also sharper than any blade that it must sever all that comes in contact with. You must remember that. I will forget like after 5 minutes, don't worry. What kinds of thread is Vergilius talking about? Surely sharp needles and threads, right? Surely sharp needles and threads. Surely. Snapping, severing. I wasn't yet sure what exactly he was referring to, but it won't be severed, not when the chains binds us together. Wow! Merge soul? Also ego? I replayed, absent-mindedly rubbing the area where the chains that connected me to the sinner had burst out of. Let us proceed, Dante. With Vergilius force hanging heavily over us, we met our way in the back door connected to HQ research facility. Wasn't this supposed to be a fight? What? Have we fought already? Oh, we fought already. No, we fought already.
행진을 멈추지 마라. 이 좁디 좁은
I
왕국을
kinda just forget about it. I'm not gonna lie. Another story. Don't want to read.
우러러 보는 것을.
How are you? Brain nothing Limbus references where you play actively playing Limbus? What do you mean? So we just let everything slide and say bye? Yeah. That's the plan, right?
LC 부서입니다.
That level up is it? No? Arriving at LC department.
야,
Oi! What in the... The sight that greeted us was nothing like the we remember from our last visit from a regular checkup.
이미 상황이 끝나.
We are too late.
본사 쪽에서 제압하는 중이거나
I thought HQ reinforcement will be holding the line, or at the very least that I'd walk into a battle. Yet there was nobody left standing, much left making a run for it. All we could see were bodies slumped along the floor, filling the corridor in motionless silence.
이렇게
This is just awful. I never thought the ship would go down this badly.
예상 못해.
Fast.
파우스트 씨.
Have you got any idea how many LCs are actually combat ready?
LC는 다른 연구 부서에 비해 전투 테스트 및 실험 빈도가 작습니다.
The LC tends to encounter more combat trials and experiments compared to other research-focused departments. The French military employees are required to have a complete basic.
착용하고 있는
As for the ego equipment, although the current resist and extraction progress may be sophisticated enough to see some considerable results in combat,
계획적인 급습을
it would seem that they were ill-equipped to handle a pre-planned ambush such as this. fat
실험실 속
chance that those lab nurses could do anything in real fight, let alone let the spiders out in the prowl. The memoirs came flooding back. Researching, jotting down our checkup results on piles of paper, and Hohenheim, with his droopy tired eyes living through the files. We barely exchanged goodbyes when he rounded up to the burnt-out lab staffs, who were already pulling their hair out of the sheer level of stress to oversee another experiment in progress. Mersault, if you happen to notice anyone who likes like Hohenheim, let me know ASAP.
신원을 파악할 수 없는
I've identified 3 bodies in various states that make immediate recognition challenging. However, their stature and attire make it extremely unlikely that any of them are Hohenheim.
시신의 상태를 보니까
From the looks of it, they probably didn't even get a chance to put up any meaningful resistance before they were killed. With the gloom on his eyes, Greg examined the bodies strewn across the floor.
32구의 시체
Out of 32 bodies,
26
26 show identical physical trauma. Identical?
공통적으로 흉부 중
Every one of them has a
심장이 있는 위치,
spiral
나선형의 관통성이
what?
있으며 흉기는 시체들의 손에 쥐어진
Spiral-shaped
유사한
perforation
물질을
at the center of the chest, over where the heart is. Their cause of death seems to be the same type of spiral weapon they are holding in their hands, manager.
이 나선
These spirals, I think they are pulled out. I think they pulled them out themselves. But why would? Ooh, but that spiral thing,
부드럽군.
soft. From the cryptic words and contemplative look on her face, I could easily guess that she was making a trip to the shadow of her past, touching an invisible object with her palm and feeling its texture, instead of something that should have been there in her hands. And I've been true enough that to know that we will be revisiting her past together. However, what I witnessed was completely different from the memories other sinners I've seen so far. The vision I saw was completely fragmented, as if a blade had cut up her memory into pieces. Wow, blade, haha. Within Ryoshu's memory, something did indeed rest in her palm. However, I couldn't make out whether its hue closer to black and white. Was it some kind of wood, a weapon, or something else entirely? Even the expression that crossed her face when she saw it and the words that slipped from her lips in that moment escaped me. One thing I saw for sure though, was that the person, in all likelihood, had given it to her, was letting out a lazy puff of smoke swirling into air, watching Ryoshu reaction in complete ease. I gazed back upon the cryptic scenes of Ryoshu memory that flashed before my eyes. Ryoshu, is there anything you remember? Saru.
기억나는 건 이름.
That's the name, all I can remember.
시계.
Have you seen clock? My mind has been hacked to tatters.
내 머리.
The sequence and shapes, everything is in tangles.
그러니 나는
There is nothing I can explain about my memory.
파악은 어느 정도 된 것 같군.
It seems we've gotten the gist of the situation. The worst case scenario here will be a breach from outside happening while abnormalities, distortion, and Pekatula break containment all at once. Whoa. Now that's a situation I don't really want to think about. We'll be fighting trespassers and all kinds of monsters broken loose. Precisely. That sums our present circumstances. Right. Otis wasted no time to deliver conclusion that killed everyone morale. Let's start from the beginning. First, the LC department found itself under attack by a group of identified hostiles 2 hours prior. The weapon used to massacre researchers are not uniform. The victim appeared to have been killed with a various assortment of arms. My darling daughter, eyes on me. When using straight weapons that leave fire-reaching arcs, eyes on me. When using the weapon that kills with the tiniest incisions, eyes on me. When using flexible weapon that crush anything they make contact with, I don't know, not eyes on me again.
엉켜있군.
What a tangled mess. Just like that bastard.
어떤 무기들이 쓰였는지
Hard to tell what kind of weapon were used here.
쉽지 않은
Damn.
거군.
She whipped her hair back, furrowing her eyebrows in annoyance.
최소 세 개
Safe to
이상의
say that the
무기를
killer is
끈질기게
adept with
사용하는
at least
자라고
3 different types of weapon. Wow, is that Rian's-sung?
다시 이어서 말하자면
Moving on.
침입자들의
This was a
기술은 예측할 새도 없이
surprise.
순식간에 수행되었고
Attack carried without any delay whatsoever, and the LC had no time to even plan a counterattack. It was, for lack of a better word, a massacre.
주목해야 하는 사실은 여기에 있다.
Now, here's something that demands our attention.
이들이
It
환상체에
appears that the invader had the abnormality containment units open only after they confirmed that the surprise attack had been carried out successfully. That sure is fishy. Wow, Ishmael saying fishy. Fishy Mail.
보통은
I mean, shouldn't it be the other way around? Unlock the pandemic units first, then let monsters wreak havoc to the facility, then swoop in during the chaos and finish off the stragglers. That'd be the easier course of action.
그래. 일반적으로 할 법한
I'm not even questioning
전략은
how many times he gets full of thunder for him to use more than 3 types of weapon. I mean, it's on Yi-sang's kit, no, it's on Rian-sang's kit. Indeed, the enemy strategy is highly unusual. As for they resorted to such an unusual move, there are 2 plausible explanations. Firstly, that the enemy might be comprised of fighters skilled enough to forego a diversion tactic. You mean there could be more who are as strong as the woman in the truck who kidnapped Karon? Secondly, that the enemy may have purposely unleashed abnormalities from the cage as a follow-up measure. Follow-up measure?
그들이 습격했다는 사실을
Are they implying those villains thought of to disguise their vile attack? No. The chance of cover-up is almost non-existent, unless they have precise knowledge of scavenger abnormalities that could devour the corpse clean. The enemy could never have left such unidentifiable wounds on their victim. It makes more sense that their goal was to delay human reinforcement and keep them from reaching the scene on time as we did.
시간을 끈다는
A delay tactic, I see.
그렇군요.
Maybe they were looking for something? Possibly. They must had a specific objective in mind when they broke through.
저들이 찾는 것이
Which means whatever they are looking for should be here somewhere.
찾는데 오랜 시간
Something so elusive and so well hidden that they had to distract us just to beat themselves on time. We need to hurry then. Yeah, you guys need to hurry. I want to finish this CANTO as soon as possible. Fight!
녹슨 총에 날카롭지 않은 화살초.
Fight.
장비 점검은
But
완벽하고
passive is count, alright? No. Fight. Kind of forgetting something, don't I? Oh, yeah, one ring, Rodion. Ring, Rodion.
전시 준비.
소재가 준비됐어?
이 떨림.
내가
내 작품 또 보고 싶었나 봐.
Huh. Oh.
책임은 모두 내가 진다.
문을 열 시간이 소재가
시
원하신
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게
I'm
지워지겠지.
Kind of tired. I don't know. I just woke up like 2 hours ago. Maybe this
어떤
is because of
시간과
that.
공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를
I
위해서
forgot the enemies are
우리
slop
의원을
enemies.
막아내는
Yeah.
거군요.
should have like
이것도 녹음되고 있는지는
think about it.
미처 몰랐네요.
한 쌍의 상황볼과 24개의
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요.
이하의 멜로디가
관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
I'm
저는
sleepy actually.
언제나
Yeah.
옳은 말만 한답니다.
I'll take a break, like 2 hour mark for a bit. I need to eat. I haven't ate because I overslept, I guess. Stream is like on 12 p.m. my time, right? I woke up at like 11. I need to cook to do stuff first, yeah. So maybe I haven't eat. I only take like snacks. No such.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요. 개체를 구성하고 있는 부위 중 하나가 파괴되었습니다. 이 틈을 파고들어도 좋을 것 같군요.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
Oh, oi! Why are you losing that what? Why are you losing that?
따스한 피, 너는
임파스터.
가족이 되기엔 약하고
직원들이 긍정적인 환경에 놓여 있게 되었어요. 관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다. 기계는 언제나 기다리는 운명이니까요.
Okay. Oh, AoE slop.
보여드려야겠군요. 외면의 예술을. 개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만
Oh,
이 전투가 성공적으로
okay.
끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
Well, fighting, might as well like do stuff. Right. Like, oh fuck. Okay, why are you losing? Okay, never mind. She's winning. W.
개체가 다소 불리한 조건에 놓여 있습니다. 이
양맘이
기회를
떠올랐어요.
효과적으로 노려보죠.
I think someone told me to like stop at like 918 or like 919 because that's like the first 2 parts, right?
스며드는군. 왕의 비호를
And I think that would be a good place to go as long as I read this. I don't read the story. I think
나쁘지 않아요.
it's been like 1.5 hours and we're still on here.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이
Oh
전투가
my.
성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며
이제야
축배를
숨이
드는
섰네요.
것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
This CANTO is long, especially with some of the fights added on.
멈추지 마라. 이
Yeah,
좁디 좁은 왕
Kind of figured, actually.
명령은 그 땅으로 돌아갈 때까지 보아라. 저들이 우리의 모습을 우러러 보는 것을.
If it's sloppity, slop, can I just use like?
예술을 보여주지.
Can I just use like? No. Where is it again?
AoE Slop Deluxe. Alright.
의뢰
군주
의로움을 세우기.
녹슨 총에
One
날카롭지
more.
않은 화살초.
I don't remember who has like a lot of AoE
장비 점검은 완벽.
early doors. Uh, Probably I'll bring Ring Rodionicus.
내 작품
40% bonus.
와일드 헌트야.
Okay, I'm like really sleepy. Holy shit.
대부분 분야에서 저는 최고의 성능을 내는 AI지만 응원은 조금 더 준비 시간이 필요합니다. 공감의 영역은 잘 쓰지 않았던 기능이라 일단 먼지를 털어내야 하거든요.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Alright. Alright then.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님,
Maybe should bring more units with gluttony, huh?
제가 늘
Now that I
말씀드렸죠.
think of it.
저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
Hey, where's my sis defense?
개체에게 일격을
I
가하는
mean,
데
she's targeting me. I guess that's yeah.
샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Okay, first hit. First hit, tail. Second hit, tail. First coin, tails. Last coin, tails. Alright. Alright. Yeah.
토끼를 고작 이 정도 탕류에 허덕여
효율적인 대처로
핵심들을
개체를
보여내라.
꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에
But this is arguably worse. Yeah.
묘야, 넌 풍 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요.
후회를 새겨주지.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
친히 목을 떨궈주마. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
직접 밝혀주마.
방심했고
Pew 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 pew.
개체를 구성하고 있는 부위 중
just
하나가
too many.
파괴되었습니다. 이
Right,
틈을
what is this?
파고들어도
Team
좋을
thinking
것
verbally
같군요.
tremor voice rupture? Is AoE slop.
흐드러지게.
직원들이
이번이야말로
긍정적인 환경에
이
놓여있게
싸움을
되었어요.
끝내주겠어.
관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다.
Okay, now I can
기계는
start.
언제나
I can start.
기다리는 운명이니까요.
And go there, yes. And go there. Heal there, heal there. Are you Philip already? You're Philip already.
불가 위야 막아내지 못하리.
Yeah. Eh.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
끝내.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
친히 목을 떨궈주마.
임파스터.
Imposter?
개체가 다소 불리한 조건에
What?
놓여 있습니다.
달릴 시간이다.
이 기회를 효과적으로 누려보죠.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
무용하군요.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
This team sucks, bro. This team sucks.
흐드러지게.
무쳐 잠들어.
임파스터. 직원들이
Imposter.
우세한 환경에 있습니다.
Ding 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 ding
제
ding
말을
ding.
집중해서 듣고
데레링.
있었다는 결과겠죠.
Ding.
이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요. 어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
No. No, my triple kill with Wild Hunt.
무쳐 잠들어.
훌륭한 제압 성과를 낸 직원이
쏴야
있군요.
할 때가 왔다.
효율적인 결과를 위해서
Good enough.
이쯤에서 관리자님이 칭찬의 말을 건네줘도 좋을 것 같네요. 물론 진심까지 담길 필요는 없습니다.
모처럼 괜찮은 예술을 보나 했더니
What is this
벌써
love?
목 애를 전부 채웠군. 방지할 사고도 해야 할 뒤처리도 없나.
Can I? Okay,
돌아가지.
don't really want to read the story. Oh, fuck, man. Gregor. As we were battling our way through the escape back at Tula, Gregor came to the sudden stop. Wait, do you fellas hear something? Sounds like breathing. It's me.
희미하긴 한데.
들린다.
I hear it.
이쪽 부근이고.
In this general direction. Results there, a giant containment chamber door, where it lay on the ground, smashed in and knocked loose.
세종이나 다른 적해칠
How
가능성.
likely is it that it might be a Pekatum or enemy combatant?
낮은 편.
Unlikely. The breathing is unstable and shallow, like that of a wounded woman.
그거 오티스 씨.
Hey,
생존자의
Otis.
가능성이 조금이라도
It
있다면
It'd
뭐
only
하나
be
맞지
the right
않겠어?
way that we try to save them, even if there's smallest chance that they're a survivor, right? I suppose that could leave a not so negative impression of us on the HQ. We need a random fallen door, slip our finger through the debris, and lift it. The door rose with loud metallic creak. Alisa? Hey, she was one of our researchers who guided us to the regular checkup. Alisa. I'm Alisa, yeah. I didn't think you remember my name. No, Alisa. Alice slowly shared her name, her voice strained as she was squeezing the air out of her lungs. She was covering her chest with her hands, overcome with pain.
알리사 씨,
Okay, Miss Alisa, every breath hurt so much. I couldn't call it for help. Reminds me of what? boss used to say. We are not the main character of this story, so upon the proverbial coin flip, we can only wait to see if it lands heads or tails. Limbus reference?
동전이 던져진다면
Limbus reference?
나올지,
Wow.
비가 나올지.
Also, that brief dejected chuckle before wincing with pain.
아니,
Lady,
아프다는
seems to
양반이
me
무슨
like you're
농담
tending
따먹기야.
pain. This is hardly the time to be joking about. Hold on. This take?
무슨 일이 일어났다는
What
거지?
happened here?
경고.
The alarm system.
경고음이
The alarm
울리지
didn't go off.
않았어요.
Oh,
저희 부서
even the smallest accident or issues triggered the alarm to go off in our department.
호헨하임
Boss
씨가
Hohenheim was adamant about installing that system. Said that he didn't want to repeat the fall of Lobotomy Corporation. Payne grimaced, scrapped all his expression as she tried to calmly continue her explanation. It wasn't just from what was staked to her chest.
당신들이 습격을 알아차리기 직전까지도
The alarm system didn't go off, not even when the employees realized that this facility was under attack. No, it's not.
네,
Supposed to behave that way. It wasn't.
그랬으면 안 돼.
We waited quietly as Elisa caught her breath and calmed down. The light suddenly died.
이번에
We thought it was the
진행하고
experiment
있는
we were
실험 때문일
conducting.
거라고 생각해 전력을 많이
Both graphs from
잡아먹는
time to
실험이라고.
time about how much energy it eats. Damn it.
그때부터
Should have noticed
이상하다고
that
생각했어야
something
하는
was
건데.
off. I didn't blame herself to no avail, her voice growing faint,
그래서
so I thought it was just a temporary power outage. No one,
다른
not much of it
직원들도
because
마찬가지야. 경고음이 울리지 않았으니까.
because it didn't trigger the alarm system. Yeah, it's understandable.
네, 저는 실험실에
I was heading to
가지고
research
있는
hall to
자료가
retrieve
있어서
something, and that's when I heard the sound of dress shoes click clack echoing through the
누군가의 구두
dark
소리가
hallway.
느리지도
Not too slow, not too fast, relaxed but disciplined gait.
여유
No one in our department was like that. We're always so busy. Then a terrible dying scream followed before the massacre began, like a hellish nightmare that just wouldn't end.
무슨 일이 일어나는 건지.
No one knew what was going on. How? Who's there?
앞을 향해서
All I know was that
달리는
I had to run,
그러다가
and something whistled through the wind and felt something hot across my chest.
가슴이
I looked down and
뜨거워졌어요.
saw this thing had pierced me.
고개를 내려보니 잠시
Then I
정신을
passed out.
잃었다가 깨어나
When I woke up, something has forcibly unlocked all the containment units.
온갖 환상체와
Abnormalities, pecatulas, even distortion running amok.
턱까지
And I was
탈출하고
pinned down by a containment unit door that got knocked off of its frame.
호헨하임 씨나 다른 분들과는
So you were with Hohenheim or other people when I occurred,
팀장님
boss. Boss must be by the conference hall. Could you get the pen and paper from my pocket?
제 주... 다른 분들이
I don't know if others are safe, but follow this map and you should at least be able to see for yourself, or at least get a clue of what happened.
그래, 그래. 대강 알겠어.
There, we get the general idea. Now let's have a look at that wound. Gregory paused calmly. Bollocks. The wound keep bleeding. This ain't usual weaponry.
넌
Oi, you recognize this? Heathcliff asked Otis with palpable concern.
움직임이 클수록 제대로 파고드는 구조로 보인다.
From the way it looks, the more a victim moves, the deeper it will drill into their flesh.
살상보다는
Perhaps a workshop
제압에
product.
특화된 공방 제품 중
Perhaps a
하나인
workshop product designed to stall and take competitors out of commission rather than kill outright.
이 정도
If the assailants had the wherewithal to use weapons like this, then they could very well easily kill the victims then and there too. Was the purpose really just to stall them, or was it some sick fascination?
악취일 뿐인 건지.
It seems staying still is what saved your life.
가만히 있었던
That was wise of
오히려
you.
무서워.
Yeah, I don't know about why it hurts too much to even think about moving anyway.
상처를
Perhaps
보호하거나
all
치료할 수
too
있는
so
걸
wounded
찾아오려면
rapidly heals need to be the
무기를
remedy.
않다는가?
Were we to exact the foul weapon?
그래, 영영 저런 걸 달고 있을 순 없잖아.
소용없다.
It's no use.
Did you spell out the reply?
소용없다니요? 혹시
It's no use? Is it the kind of defense physically can be removed?
아니,
No. Pulling out isn't the hard
그러지
part.
않는
It's just
편이냐.
inadvisable.
억지로 뽑으면
Inadvisable? Advisable?
그 시체들처럼
If we force it out. If we force it out of her, then she'll end up like balls in the hallway.
그래.
Yeah, this spiral will endlessly to reach the other side.
반대편에 도달하기
But
위해
paradoxically,
끝없이
it cannot
파고들지.
punch through all the way because it will
그
never
자체만으로는
arrive at
관통하지
that point.
못한다.
With heart, this is called a spiral. Once it's lodged into the body, even the slightest movement will make it burrow deeper in the flesh, forcing the victim to remain perfectly still. It may not sting any worse than a prick of a thorn at first, but the more you try to yank it free, the further it drills into the body. But no matter how much it keeps digging it will never make it to the other side. The closer it gets to the end, the slower it becomes. It can never meet its end point.
대체하는 방법.
You know how to unlock it, yes?
I'll give you once you return with the job done. Remember, if you try to pull it out without the,
파고들며
it will tear out everything, tangle itself as
뽑혀 나올
it's
거다.
bored through.
그러니 살고 싶다면
So stay put exactly as you are if you want to live to live. Well, I could see what these fragments of her memories remnants. Try to pull it without the. If you try to pull it out with the mesh, then once again I recall the shattered memories.
With
Wait, does this feel like something dry on surface? The scenes from her mutilated memories. As if wasn't generally the case. I don't know how exactly I did it. It just came naturally to me the moment I wished for it to happen.
뭐가
See anything,
좀
Fong?
시기?
Yeah, sure. What is that spiral? Needs a certain combination of numbers like a password?
나선에 엮인 역사를 풀이하려면
To resolve a spiral paradox, you need to find the correct pair. If you try to pull it up with matching numbers, then the sword and the scabbard, the yin and yang, the past and the future, me and you, everything, regrettably, is paired together with awfully stubborn connection. Do you understand what it means to die? What it means to sever something? For a brief moment, an odd expression appeared on Yoshi's face. White hair.
말씀하시죠.
I don't think I can stream any longer. The sound outside is really loud. Do speak.
나선은 해제할 수 있다.
The spiral can be disabled. Must have something to do with numbers like the clock say.
하지만
But I don't exactly remember what it needs. Know anything about spiral-shaped weapon called the tortoise spiral?
파우스트를 사용하는 방법을 조금이나마 깨우치시죠.
Is it that you come to understand, if only marginally, how fast is to be used?
제가 해당 장치를
As I have visually
수납
observed the device and Ryosha provides certain keywords to narrow down the research,
단어들을 제공했어요.
Foss can now know.
사용하는
Did he know how
방법이요?
they are to be used? Ignoring the curious look for the sinners, Foss carefully walks up to the body and clasps the spiral from their hands.
제논의 거북나서
Then tortoise spiral, it's what Foss calls this device.
해당 장치
After some time, Foss pulled the bottom part of the spiral, opening its hatch.
자물쇠입니다.
It is a lock. The spiral requires a 7-digit combination to release.
또한
Also, the spiral infinity burrowing nature, despite its ability to ever penetrate the heart, explains why Miss Alista's bleeding will not stop.
때문일 겁니다.
잠겨 있다면
If it's locked, can we use a fairy to open it? Fairy?
F사의 특이점을
She speaks of F-corp singularity.
잠겨 있는 것이라면
If the spiral is locked, as you say, then would not a technology to unlock anything make this perfect countermeasure? Theoretically, a fairy should be in it to unlock it.
해당 나선 무기에 적용된 기술이
However, what must be considered is the failure of technology applied to spiral weaponry.
확실하게 하려면
That
고가의
only an
요정이
expensive
필요해.
ferry will guarantee a successful outcome, which will be hard to come at this immediate
당장
moment.
근처에서 구할 수도 없는
Yeah,
놈이고.
yeah. Reaction and the rest of us start this paralogue with a degree of trepidation. We were never going to be able to brute a 7-digit lock.
안 될 거라고 생각하긴 하는데.
This probably won't work, but can we just start from zero and go from there? Smart thinking, Heathcliff.
보편적인
As is the case with the most locks, a certain number of correct attempts will point taken. It's that in it.
대죽음 당한다는 거죠.
마음 같아서는 솔직히
Don't leave me alone. I'm scared. That's honestly what I'd like to ask. True, Alice, I won't leave you alone. But there might be survivors by left. You know, our boss. He won't go down so easily. Just go help them instead.
하지만 이대로면
But if you look like this, well, this isn't the worst way to go. This way at least, I won't be going to some trivia book offering stupidness like 100 dumbest researcher deaths. We were in many situations 100 dumbest today. Damn. Dude, that was such a long time ago, huh? Where to alleviate the tension, but I held my breath and embraced the painful silence.
알리사군,
You shall return to ties tight, young Alisa. What?
반드시 다시 돌아오겠네.
I give thee my word, so
적들이 다가오는 것
fight as
같으면
best as thou canst with the enemies approach. Thou mustn't yield now, I beseech thee.
포기하지 마.
참고로 얘는 한다면 하는 놈이니까.
You better listen to the last. She ain't one for empty platitudes. Yeah, okay, I won't give up. Thank you.
C485
C485. What?
시계.
Clock. Ever play a game of escape room? No.
이건 일종의
This is very much like a game of escape room. To find a solution, we begin the gathering clues. A game. Huh.
저 연구원 놈.
You want to save the researcher,
살리고
won't
싶은 건
you?
아닌가?
Yeah, I do.
그렇다면 저 나선에 쓰인 고유 번호가 필요할 테니.
They need a serial number in that spiral. Every step it took away from Alice as she suffered slow death was painful. I wasn't even sure if we could save her life. Shadow beset this path ahead. No, Lisa. Okay. The loading screen is kinda. Yeah. Not good. But yeah, I think I have to close it short. The sound output was just so loud. I think it will like seep through the stream or what else. But yeah. I'll continue some other time, I guess. With hopefully more energy and more whatnot. Well, yep. Thank you guys for watching for now. I'll see you guys next time. I guess probably tomorrow. I should stream tomorrow as well. Or like later tonight in my time, so like 10 hours or so. But yeah, goodbye.